you ever. It's really our back-to-school package, but it's for anybody that just wants a real refresh. If you go to your computer and it just takes so much time in terms of logging in terms of spyware, viruses, malware, trojans, everything gets stuck, everything crashes, everything freezes. If you want that upgrade, HP, which is the #1 brand in America, have just released their 2025 model. So let's go through some of these colors. This one right here is our stunning sun-kissed plum, and it is exclusive to HSN. We're going to include the custom color-coded Bluetooth mouse. That's about a $22 value. On the interior, it looks so snazzy, so special, because the keyboard also has been color-coded with this swirl. It looks like a raspberry vanilla ice cream. Right, that is our sun-kissed plum. Next is going to be our moonlight blue, always a popular choice here for him, for her, for everybody. Next is going to be our diamond white. If you do want diamond white, there's only 30 available. And then on this one, it's our aquamarine sky. So this is another exclusive. I'm going to turn this around so you can see it. Nice of you to join us, Aaron. Mr. Aaron Berger is on route. This is our brilliant aquamarine sky.
You're brilliant. I've just made it to the studio, everyone.
And then with every purchase, you are also going to get Microsoft Office 365, so Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote Publisher, everything you need to really get going. Now, we are going to do VIP financing on this as well over 12 months, and that brings the price down to a little over $30 a month every month. No interest as long as the balance is paid in full by the end of that period. No, Aaron, I know because they switched the hour around.
I want you to know I've just met Kylie, who's an absolutely lovely guest from QVC. I've just met Sarah. I mean, I've been meeting people and influencing people. Meanwhile, you want me to come out here and work early.
I didn't want to put too much on you. I'm sorry,
okay, well,
but I'm glad you made it.
Having me. Good to see everyone. Shall we talk about our computer a little bit?
Well, you said you were going to save this for me tonight, and I saw you talking about this earlier.
Well, you know how I
am.
I do. Bit of a double standard, as you well know. All right, let's take it. Don't pay any attention to him. Let me tell you a little bit about if you need a new computer. We really have put something special together for you tonight. So here's what we did. We've got about 18 minutes. I would have had 19 or 20, but I was a little late to tell you all about it. HP, the #1 computer brand in America, the #1 selling brand, period, at HSN for all the great things Adam sells, the great health and fitness and fashion and coins, you name it. #1 selling brand at this network is HP. So you better believe when they call me and they call the folks at HP and say, look, birthday month is coming up, we need something special. We do it, and we have done it. In fact, we have not done a 15.6-inch touchscreen with these specs from HP, the #1 selling brand at this network, since December 2024. So it's been right at 6 months,
yeah.
right, half a year since we've done it. Why is everybody so crazy about it? Walking into a computer store, it can be a little bit intimidating to find a computer, to buy a computer, to make your choices about what's going to work for you, what's not. So we curated all the #1 choices. Yep. We curated the #1 selling brand in America, as I mentioned already. That's HP. That's an easy one. We curated something you'll love, the #1 selling screen size in America. That's one of the first kind of tough decisions you got to make, right? Do I get a 14-inch? Do I get a 17-inch? This is the Goldilocks size. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's
just right.
I just want to make sure they have that fairy tale in England. They do. They don't say something crazy like it's just bubbles or, you know, the English stuff. None of that.
I think it's the same.
Okay.
I think it's
the bubbles line would have been better. We'll work on that for our next routine. #1 size in America, and it really is the perfect size. And here's what makes it special. Because it's a touchscreen, even though it is that sort of in-between size, you might as well be working on a desktop monitor. It might as well be a 24-inch or a 27-inch screen, because if you want to see the text so clearly, or you want to see your pictures, or whatever, you pinch, you zoom, and it's as big as you could ever want it to be. So that 15.6-inch screen, that #1 screen size, touch screen, we'll show that off even more a little bit later, #1 requested feature, and then two other really quick ones, and I'll throw it back to Adam. Intel inside, bum, 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 bum.
There it is.
#1 processor company in the entire world. You might have expected, oh, they haven't done a price on a 15.6-inch touch like this for half a year. Maybe they'll do the #2 processor company. That's not going to work for birthday month. Get out of here. We did Intel inside. It's the Intel. It's the N100 so not the introductory processor. It's an upgraded Intel N100 processor. We'll talk about just how much faster it is in a few minutes. I'll give you a hint. It's around 10 times faster than a processor from 5 years ago. Okay. And then last but not least, Windows 11 inside, the #1 operating system in America, but in its safest version ever. It's Windows 11 in S mode. That is in safety mode, in security mode, so you don't have to worry about antivirus, anti-spyware, anti-malware. Adam, it's all built in.
So a couple things. Obviously, you know, we only bring out Aaron when there's a big deal going on, right?
Sometimes not even that.
This is our July 4th holiday weekend. So it's a big time to buy anything. This is our big holiday weekend laptop offer. So we really went super, super discounted on terms of the price at $379.99 because it's touchscreen. It's a more organic, intuitive experience. The way Aaron is just so happily, you know, moving between different programs. He's zooming. He's having a great time from playing games to doing some work. He can do everything with this. Maybe you don't have a touchscreen laptop. I think you'll love that upgrade. This is a biometric fingerprint scanner. So you won't have to worry about remembering or forgetting and resetting passwords ever again. Aaron did a wonderful job, if I may say, talking about Intel inside. There it is. I just did that to get that reaction. Price, $379 and change. FlexPay is $76. It is the last presentation today. Obviously, it's the end of the weekend, 909-850. Aaron, you chose to use the aquamarine sky.
I did.
Was there a reason?
Yes. So there are two colors that are our exclusive colors. By our exclusive colors that HP makes for HSN and for nowhere else in the world. Aquamarine sky, as you might have guessed, is one of them. The other is the plum. Both of which, oh, and this works well because I can even just reach over here and grab it. Both of which have these really special keyboards, and I wanted to make sure you guys saw. The other color, the white and the midnight blue or moonlight blue, Adam confuses me because he calls them both.
Yes.
The blue that begins with an M, that one.
Moonlight.
Moonlight, thank you. You must have it on your card tonight because I know you don't know without looking. The moonlight blue and the white both have a really nice silver keyboard, and then the aquamarine, aquamarine teal has this sky. Gosh darn it, has that one, and this has. It's got me all flustered out here, and this has the matching plum. I better be quiet before I make it even worse for myself. Can you help? Please help.
When you're coming to me for help, you know we're in trouble.
Things have gone downhill.
This is the end of the road, my friend. We are obviously really excited to have this at this price. So many hundreds of people have already ordered. Aaron, if you don't mind talking about the fact that we include Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and all the things that we use.
So, in fact, I'm going to grab that. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hang on.
Just give him a second.
I got it.
There it is.
So we include, don't look for this box because this box will not be in your bigger box because we have preloaded all of these programs onto your computer. So these are the big 7 Microsoft Office programs: Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote, and Publisher. Any of those sound familiar? I bet they do. Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote, and Publisher. If you buy those separately, which is the sort of standard operating procedure, if you will, if you were to buy those separately from Microsoft, if you pay for it all at one time, it's $99.99. So there's $100 right there. If you pay for it monthly, like many of us would choose to do, it is $9.99 a month. So it's $120 worth of software. And we talk about the number ones. What do you think is the number 1 selling software suite in America, Mr. Adam?
That one.
Well done. Brava.
You had me there.
I'm not going to give you softballs all night.
Oh my gosh.
So we're all on the same page.
I thought it was a trick question. I just didn't know.
You look really nervous.
Oh, you finished now?
Yeah, no, you're trying.
Okay.
Swimming, just going swimming.
That was a a very succinct little explanation
I
of
don't
it
do
there.
that much, as you know.
No, I do know. I do want to stress as well that Aaron, well, 2 things. You said Windows 11 in S mode.
In S mode, that's key, right?
Protects us a lot more than computers that are in S mode. Will you also please tell everybody what is happening in October?
Big deal here. So all joking aside, October 14th is a big day in the computer world, and we're kind of trying to make sure everyone is forewarned, forearmed against it. If you have Windows 10, about 400 million people still use, it's wild, right? 400 million people still use Windows 10. If you're one of the people that use Windows 10 on October 14th. In about 3 months, it's no longer going to be supported by Microsoft.
Right.
So that means your computer will be slower, your computer won't be as safe as you update your apps and all of that. Your computer will frankly be out of date. So that's the bad news. The good news is tonight, we have the best price we've had on the 15.6 with these specs, with the great big 128GB solid state drive, so you can save more movies, music, games, apps, with Windows 11 and S mode, so it's safer, with Microsoft 365, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Now, the good news is you can get ahead of that.
Yes.
If you have an older computer, it's time to upgrade it anyway, just for speed reasons. But know that, again, after October 14th this year, it'll go downhill fast on the speed and the quality of that computer. Again, the good news is we've got a great solution for you right now with the new computer.
We are under 10 minutes left. Again, final presentation of the day, and it is the big July 4th deal that we're doing. There's no other laptop that we have that even comes close to the offer that this is. This is Sunkissed Plum. It's the one Aaron just grabbed. Again, you will get the Bluetooth mouse included. It's our biggest value ever. Brand new 2025 model, alphanumeric keyboard. I mean, everything is there for you. This is going to be that moonlight blue. It just continues to blaze a trail every single time. I just think it's very unisex. I think it still looks distinctive. It's not plain and ordinary. Again, if it's for school or college, this is ideal. You've got that memory, solid state drive, and you've got the touch screen capability. This is diamond white. If you want diamond white, fewer than 2 dozen now, 20 to be precise. 20 left in diamond white, $76 on Flex. And then, of course, the aquamarine sky, which is what Aaron has been using throughout the course of the presentation, is really fresh and vibrant and fun and just a really good looking computer. Aaron, I mean, look, there's so many extras here. You just went over Office 365.
Yes, sir.
What about this neoprene sleeve?
Oh yeah, let me show you right here. So we include a voucher in your, with a lot of other great software, frankly, but one of the things is a voucher for a neoprene sleeve that can be customized. So here's what you do. You go online, you go to the website, and you put in your redemption number, and then you can upload a picture like I've done here. So that's me, duh, and that's my little guy. That's Max. A couple of years ago, he's going into first grade here in a couple of months. I love it. It makes, every time I pull it out, every time I pull out my computer and it's in my neoprene, it just makes me smile a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you've got the great color inside if you go for the teal, or if you go for the plum, or whatever color you go for. Nice thing about this bag as well, you can pop in your power cable, and you can also fit your mouse that we're including, your USB mouse.
Again, there's value there. Remember, the Word, Excel, PowerPoint, that's a $100 value. That at least a $20, $30 value. So when you start adding it all up, Aaron, it's like a giveaway.
It really does add up fast. And all the other additional software that we include is pretty extraordinary too. We're in our last, 6 minutes, so this is going to go fast.
Better get to work, Aaron.
I know, right? Better start working is what he was trying to say, not so subtly. Let's talk about this processor for just a minute. The Intel N100 processor. We have a video we're going to show you, the Intel gaming animation video, compared to a processor from 5 years ago. Look at these numbers. They are really revealing. So this is 12 times better. That's 1,200% better 3D gaming. 8 times faster high definition video conversion. 800%. These numbers are huge, obviously, right? We're not saying it's 20% better, right? Or it's 25%. We're saying it's 800% better. What that means is, if you have a computer that's 3, 4, 5 years old, think about that. That's the beginning of the pandemic.
Yes.
That's when a lot of us bought a computer, right? Yep. We were going to be inside. They were hard to get. I don't know if you remember that. I sold a gajillion computers,
yeah, I do.
5 years ago, because all of a sudden everyone was inside, everyone was virtual, everyone needed a new computer. That computer, to put it incredibly succinctly, is outdated. Yeah. If it's 5 years old, we didn't have ChatGPT then.
No.
We weren't talking about AI in our everyday conversations then in the way that we are now. This processor has been informed by all of those new technologies, and frankly, tech moves in a way that no other product category does. If your toothbrush got your teeth 10% whiter, you'd pay whatever you had to pay for a toothbrush, right? That would be amazing. We're not saying 10% better, or 20 or 30, up to 800% faster video, and that's something that all of us, whether you're a grandmother or whether you are a mid-level professional, whether you're buying this for a student, everyone will appreciate that across the board. One quick thing about students, I showed you my 6-year-old a minute ago. Where we live, school is back in session August 11th.
Right.
It's a month away. I'm not wishing anyone's summer away. I know we just had July 4th, but it goes by fast.
Sure.
So if you're thinking about back to school, I think this is an extraordinary value and a great on-the-go computer for students because of its size, 15.6 inches. It's lightweight. It weighs about 3.2 pounds. And the battery life, care to take a guess on the battery life?
7 hours.
That would be great, wouldn't it?
9.
More. Keep bit up. What's next?
10.
No, 11 hours. I got tired of waiting. 11 hours and 45 minutes. So that is an all-day battery life and a little powerhouse computer.
But when you think about what that equals, 11 hours, that's an entire school day. That's really classified as
a school day. Where do you send your kids? Goodness gracious. Can you imagine?
I was factoring in homework.
Okay, just making
at the end of the day.
Sure, I knew it was tough, but that's something else.
My goodness me. But truly, that's an all-day thing, right? So you've got that ability to work, to play, to create, to edit. Aaron's been working on his school project for a while, the Hubble telescope.
And I'm going to pull that up for me because he's so much heck about this. There it is. Okay. One of the great things, of course, about having a touchscreen is you can edit and you can render and you can move your item with the touch of your finger. Can you imagine on the computer you have right now, does it have this sort of response?
Right.
Whether you're doing 3D imaging, whether you're watching videos, whether you're just on the web, enjoying social media, checking out friends of your love, pictures of your loved one, whatever it is. Adam, do we have to, I know we have just a couple minutes. You think we can do the fingerprint reader, the backlit keyboard, and the webcam really fast?
For you, I think we can. Okay. And as you're doing all of that and juggling all of
Yes,
those
sir.
balls, could you also answer this question?
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd say that.
If I'm buying this new computer, what about all the stuff on my old computer?
Oh, yeah. Great question. We have something called PC Mover. It is maybe the most loved product that I've sold in a really long time at HSN. It moves all of your old files, your movies, your music, your games, everything from your old computer to your new computer. PC Mover is available on hsn.com.
To help ease that transition over from one computer to the other. So let's start with fingerprint reader.
Okay, let's do it. We have a video we're going to show you guys. This is a biometric fingerprint reader, and you will see it used in this video. What it means is, the shorthand for biometric fingerprint reader is never remember another password.
Yes.
You don't have to remember another password. So here's what it looks like. When you are not in your computer yet, right? When it's time to log into your computer and you normally would put in a name or a number, a passcode or whatever, you don't have to do that any longer. You just take your fingerprint, whether it's your pointer finger, whether it's your thumb, whatever it is, that will open your computer for you, okay? So that's number one. And then extrapolating that just a little bit further, your web browser will remember individual passwords for each of your individual websites. So each individual website has its own criteria, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about that anymore. You don't have to write them down. You don't have to ever worry about recovering a password, remembering a password, editing a password. It's all based on your fingerprint now.
Do you have anything further to say?
I would remind everyone there's a backlit keyboard.
Yes.
That's a big deal. And then high definition webcam as well, even with a little safety shutter on it to make sure you're only on camera when you want to be.
If you'd like to order, final presentation of the day is ending now in either the sun-kissed plum, this is your moonlight blue, gorgeous diamond white, last call. We have fewer than 15 now before that is sold out. And of course our aquamarine sky, which is another exclusive one here on HSN. Aaron Berger, it is always fun.
I'm going to come to set late all the time. I just think it gives it that extra little punch.
Keeps me on the edge. I love that. I love it. The amazing Aaron here at HSN, and give my regards to Kylie, won't you?
Thank you. We'll do. We're going to finish our conversation very quickly.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Let's keep going with our last item of the show, and this is such a big one and such an important one, folks.